You've heard the title Chief Risk Officer before, but here's the real question. Can you really call yourself one anymore? Because if you don't understand how risk is financed, how it's retained and how it hits the balance sheet, you're not a Chief Risk Officer. You're a Chief Reporting Officer. That's the difference between managing risk and funding it. ERM, Enterprise Risk Management, was designed to keep companies safe. Identify, assess, mitigate, report. And 20 years ago, that was revolutionary. But today, ERM has become a museum piece in most corporates, a framework designed for a slower world. It's procedural, it's cautious, and it's almost entirely disconnected from how capital actually moves through the business. It measures what could go wrong without ever asking, how do we pay for it? Here's the irony. Most corporate insurance teams, the people actually funding the risk, sit in Treasury, not under the CRO. Treasury decides what to retain, what to transfer, what to hedge, what to self-insure. Meanwhile, ERM logs the exposure and moves on. That's like the navigator mapping the icebergs, while the captain refuses to steer. It's not integrated, it's fragmented. A real CRO has to understand the financial architecture of risk, not just the taxonomy of the threats. ERM was about control. EREM, Enterprise Resilience Management, is about continuity. ERM documents risk. EREM absorbs it, adapts to it, and accelerates out of it. If ERM was built for governance, EREM is built for survival. And the EREM mindset changes everything, from reporting to prediction, from compliance to capital, from quarterly meetings to real-time data. Because resilience isn't a slide deck, it's a balance sheet decision. The future CRO is a hybrid, part strategist, part financier, part technologist. He or she must sit where risk meets capital. That's between Treasury, insurance, and data. At companies like Siemens, Shell, and Alphabet, that's already happening. Their risk functions help set retention levels, influence capital allocation, and even co-design their captives. They treat insurance not as procurement, but as capital strategy. That's what separates governance from leadership. The CRO of the future has two new KPIs. Number one, resilience per dollar of capital. Number two, speed of recovery. That's it. Everything else is noise, because if you can't finance resilience, you can't claim to manage risk. Risk management divorced from capital management is just risk observation. So if you're a CRO watching this, ask yourself, are you in control of the balance sheet or just the PowerPoint? If your insurance team reports to Treasury and you've never discussed the cost of capital at your risk committee, you're not the Chief Risk Officer, you're the Chief Regret Officer. The real CRO doesn't mitigate risk, he monetizes understanding of it. If you found this thought-provoking, subscribe to Risky Business, my new YouTube channel, where we talk about what actually drives resilience, capital, and credibility inside the companies that matter. Because in this business, the only thing riskier than change is pretending it isn't happening. See you in the next one.